The learners and the participants of my course. Today we will continue to discuss about the history of the development of a manned aerial vehicle. And on previous video, I have told that today, that on this video, we will start and study the history of the improvement and development. On next slide, you can see a photo of Churchill. Yeah, you know that William Churchill was the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland during the war. This photo was taken on the 6th of June 1941, and Churchill and others are waiting to watch the launch, the first drone. Here you can see the picture of this event. The earliest recorded use of an unmanned aerial vehicle for war fighting occurred in July 1849, serving as a balloon carrier, the precursor to the aircraft carrier, and the first offensive use of air power in naval aviation. Australian forces based in Venice attempted to launch some 200 incendiary balloons at the biggest city. The balloons were launched mainly from land. However, some were also launched from the Austrian ship Vulcano. At least one bomb fell in the city, however, due to the wind changing after launch. Most of the balloons missed their target, and some drifted back over Australian lines and the launching ship Vulcano. Significant development of drones started in the early 19th and originally focused on providing practice targets for training military personnel. The earliest attempt at the powered unmanned aerial vehicle was Low's aerial target in 1916. Low confirmed that Geoffrey de Havilland's monoplane was one of the most and that flew under control of on 21st March in 1917 using his radio system. Other British unmanned developments followed during after World War I, leading to the fleet of over 400 de Havilland 82 Queen Bee aerial targets that went into service in 1935. According to it, we can say that the development of these drones began in 19th century. It's a picture here. It's a reconstruction of the first drone. Here you can see that the vehicle is heavier, but the weight can be light if there was not any passenger and any pilot. Nikola Tesla. I hope that everyone knows his name because he is a great scientist, and he described a fleet of uncrewed aerial combat vehicles in 1915. These developments also inspired the construction of the Kettering bag by Charles Kettering from Dayton, Ohio, and the heavy-speed automatic airplane. Initially meant as an uncrewed plane that would carry, just a minute. Sorry for my stopping, I have some business here. Okay, let's continue to discuss that initially meant as an uncrewed plane that would carry an explosive payload to a predetermined target. The first scaled remote piloted vehicle was developed by film star and model airplane enthusiast Reginald Denny in 1935. We know that these drones are widely used in filming and cinema because they should make a short film of some event. And now let's continue to discuss about the history of the development of these drones during the World War II. Development continued during World War I, and when the Dayton Freight Aeroplane Company invented the pilotless aerial torpedoes that would explode at the present time. And during the World War II, in 1940, Denny started the radio plane company, and the more models emerged during World War II. used both to train anti-craft gunners and to fly attack missions. You know that to attack missions, it's just only to fight with enemy. Nazi Germany produced and used various unmanned air vehicles, aircraft during the war, like the Argus S-292 and the V-1 flying bomb with a jet engine. On next slide, you can see the picture that they are in the beginning, and they were preparing for attack mission. It's a drone here, you can see. And after World War II, the development continued in vehicles such as the American JB-4, using television radio command guidance. The Australian Scientific Intelligence Flying Firebee, the first of 1951, while companies like Beechcraft offered their model 1001 for USA Navy in 1955. Nevertheless, they were little more than remote control airplanes until the Vietnam War. On previous videos, we watched that during the Korean War, during the World War II, these drones began to use widely because they should look and they should control the direction, the movement of enemies. It's just only the introduction of the history of the development of drones. I hope that this information was so interesting for you, and you will find more new interesting information for yourself. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.